not your typical deli slicer. This is a one-purpose, one machine here. This is only made to slice prosciutto di Parma and nothing else. No electricity, everything is manual on this. This is a 18-month aged prosciutto di Parma. When you crank this, the prosciutto moves back and forth, and the blade moves at the same exact speed. So if I go slow, it brings it back. When I bring it forward, it'll slowly slice the prosciutto. If I go faster, it'll keep slicing. You can't get your prosciutto this thin with a regular deli slicer. Only way you can do it is with a machine like this. The Italians, they know what to do.
That's so fucking cool. From the Empire Plate Show. Today we're in Utica, New York. We're at a place called Nostro Restaurant and Lounge. This is an absolutely beautiful spot here. Used to be a bank for years, but they turned into this gorgeous restaurant. And Francis, once again, we were at Rick's Famous this afternoon. Tonight we're doing his other restaurant. But this is a top of the class restaurant bar. We're gonna go inside, hear their story, try some of the food, have some cocktails. It's gonna be a fun night. Let's go inside.
Right now, it's just you and me.
All right, so we are in Nostro. I'm with Francis again. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Look at this. We got a cocktail. So what do we got tonight?
This is a Frank Lopez.
Frank Lopez. Salute. Do a good night.
You too. The thing that's fun about this is our cocktail menu. All of our drinks have fun names, and we call this the Frank Lopez because it's named after Robert Loggia's character in Scarface.
Okay.
Robert Loggia's Italian.
Yep.
And he's playing a Hispanic character,
right?
But he's Italian. This is an espresso martini, but it's actually a drink called a carajillo, which is a Spanish espresso martini in an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a fun play on the character. So a Spanish drink in an Italian restaurant. Robert Loggia was an Italian actor playing a.
I love it. That's absolutely dope.
Oh, it's a wonderful drink.
So let's talk about this beautiful place you guys. There's a lot to talk. I mean, there's a lot going on here. We just did a tour through the whole place, and there's so much going on in here. But talk a little bit about how you got into this place and what you're doing here.
Well, Nostro is a restaurant that I'm very, very, very proud of. It's a way that I can display the food that I enjoy, the food that I grew up with. It's an Italian restaurant, and Utica is a city of many, many Italian restaurants. This one is completely different. We are completely different, and we really focus on most of our food from the northern region of Italy, and we try to stray away from Italian-American type dishes, and we keep them extremely, extremely traditional. All of our pastas from scratch, all of our sauces from scratch, all of our desserts from scratch, cutting zero corners whatsoever. So she's making from scratch tagliatelle pasta. It's a really, really thin pasta from northern Italy, and this is an egg dough pasta. That's why it's got that nice yellow color to it. It gives it a completely different bite than a pasta made with semolina and just water. The egg gives it it's almost a springiness. It's really, really, really
good. And only 4 ingredients. Very simple.
Now we add salt to our pasta because when we go downstairs and you see our pasta cooker, we don't salt the water. We salt the pasta because the water is always circulating. That way we get the salt into it. So we had to modify the way we did the recipe to make sure we would get that salt content into the pasta.
Right.
This is the machine that we do all of our flat pastas and all of our ravioli with. And anything that's flat comes out of the machine right there.
She used just a little bit of rice flour as it's so fresh, this dog just cups of clumping and sticking together. But doesn't give it any stickiness, right?
The nice thing about rice flour is there's no gluten in it because it's rice.
Yep.
So it doesn't cake up.
Right.
Whereas if you were just putting regular flour in there, it would cake up on it.
Exactly.
And we keep it so I like like to think it's about as close as how you would get any of these dishes should you go to Italy.
Right.
We get to make the food that I think we're kind of lacking. We're not lacking Italian, but it was
Right.
a type of Italian food that we were really lacking.
Right.
When we bought the building, it was a bank. The space in here was a bank. It was a grand lobby, and it was built in the early 50s. So everything about it was mid-century modern. So I wanted to make it capture the mid-century modern vibe, which you'll see when you go around here. So furniture with metal legs and, real low, the lounge area, a lot of walnut, breeze blocks, just keeping the true to form inside here. And I wanted it to feel like you could be in any type of restaurant, but it doesn't feel like you're in an Italian restaurant.
Right. The place is absolutely beautiful.
Thank
And like you said, you did keep a lot of the bank stuff in here.
Without
kind of similar.
We got the safety deposit
right behind us. I know. So let's talk a little bit about the beautiful bar you got in the menu. I know but what are some of the specialty things you guys make here?
So the one real Italian-American thing that we have on the menu here is our chicken parmigiana.
Okay.
Chicken parmigiana. So pound out organic chicken breast. We bread it with grissini. So grissini are the Italian breadsticks. We crush those up.
Oh, okay.
Egg wash, flour, put that on there, and then we can fry it in a butter olive oil mixture. Our pomodoro sauce, fresh mozzarella on top of that, and then this is our rigatoni alla panna. It's a very, very simple. You could compare it to Alfredo sauce, but please don't call it Alfredo sauce.
Right.
It's heavy cream, Parmigiano Reggiano, and black pepper. Simple, perfect, delicious. Parmigiano Reggiano, olive oil on top. Got to make it look like the Italian bread.
Yep.
Buon appetito. The one real Italian-American thing that we have on the menu here is our chicken parmigiana.
Okay.
It's one thing that I would say is probably our most popular dish. And then we do a rigatoni alla vodka, spicy rigatoni alla vodka.
Okay.
It's newer on the menu. It's something that we had a lot of customers request from us, and it's become just an absolute showstopper. People can't get enough of it.
This is awesome. This is a beautiful place. I mean, like we said, we went upstairs. We showed how they make their pasta, the desserts, everything in-house. But next, we're going to hit the bar because they're going to make us a drink. We're going to showcase them making a drink tonight. This is fantastic. Then we get to hit the kitchen, see some of the food being made, get to sample some of the stuff here. I'm looking forward to a fun night. It's going to be a fun time, man. Thanks for having us here, buddy.
Thanks for being
here. Appreciate it. Okay, I am with Brandon DeFermo, the bar manager here. How you doing tonight?
Yo, Metzner, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. So you're gonna make us a cocktail to start the show off with. What are you gonna make it for?
We're going to be making the Frank Lopez, also known as the Frankie Boy. It's based off a cocktail called the Carajillo. It's a Spanish cocktail, so we kind of did our little twist to it, and it's one of our signature cocktails here.
Okay, now here it's like super popular here.
Flies off the shelves.
That's awesome, man. All right, let's see you put it together.
You got it.
So let's see how this thing tastes, Brandon. That's delicious. That's so good. It's refreshing. It's a great after-dinner drink. That's awesome, man. Great job, buddy.
My pleasure.
All right, man. So we got our cocktail to start the show off with. Next, we're going to hit the kitchen. We're going to see some of the food being made here. Place is filling up. It's going to be a fun night, so let's head over to the kitchen. Salute.
This is stuffed with ricotta on the inside. We dip it in garlic butter and then bake it in the oven. And then when they eat this at the table, they pull those.
Pull it kind of goozes up. We got to get one of these on our table. That looks. Oh, you could just smell that ricotta too. Oh, you got some ravioli.
This is our sweet corn ravioli.
Sweet corn.
Now, we're very specific here at Nostro. We use different grated cheeses depending on the dish. In Italy, they say the things that grow together go together. So we use Parmigiano Reggiano on the dishes that are from the north that it's appropriate to use that cheese on. We use Pecorino Romano on the dishes that come
South.
from Milan, the Rome area.
Yep.
We use it in all of our southern dishes. We use Pecorino Romano. This is a northern Italian dish, Parmigiano Reggiano.
I'm getting hungry just walking around back here.
Another one of our very popular dishes is our cacio e pepe. Cacio means cheese.
Yeah.
Pepe means pepper. Two very, very simple ingredients. It's like Italian macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
Comfort food.
I can't keep up with them. There's just dishes are coming out, and he's just going right down the. All right, and you get the classic.
Braised short rib arancini.
Oh,
A nice balsamic reduction. Adds a little sweetness to it. A little more parsley. A little oil. Give it a spoon. Sure. Very, very popular dish.
and like you said, the dishes are simple. The dishes are simple, crazy. You don't need a lot of ingredients, a lot of. And you look at that. All right, so dinner just came out, and we got a nice array of food here. We got some apps, we got some pasta, some chicken, and dessert. Francis, tell us what we got tonight. What'd you guys make?
These are some of our customers' favorite dishes. I'd say these are our best sellers that we have on any given night of the week. This is our spicy rigatoni alla vodka. All of our pasta's homemade. This one in particular is homemade rigatoni. Really nice toothiness to it. It's got some Calabrian chili peppers inside there, crispy pancetta, red onions, a nice creamy tomato sauce, finished with vodka. Gives it a nice little kick at the end. Pecorino Romano shaved on top. Absolutely fantastic dish.
Okay.
These are our veal meatballs. A little bit of spice to them. Really, really tender. Like I was telling you before, super proud of how tender this meatball is right here.
Okay.
Our chicken parmigiana, made with that rigatoni alla panna. That nice creamy sauce, heavy cream, Parmigiano Reggiano, salt, pepper. Nothing to it. It's about as simple as it could be, but absolutely decadent. Our white truffle garlic bread.
Yeah.
If this isn't our most popular thing on the menu, I don't know what is. Fresh homemade bread, stuffed with fresh homemade ricotta. We dip the whole thing in garlic butter, bake it in the oven till it gets nice and crispy and delicious.
Wow.
Eat it like you're eating a slice of pie. It's just absolutely wonderful.
There it is.
Our vanilla meringue cake.
Yeah.
One thing that we're super proud of, we make it from scratch. If you like sweet marshmallow creamy cake, this is about as good as it gets. It's a great finish to any dish. Goes phenomenally with a nice shot of espresso.
That's right.
Or our Frank Lopez.
Or the Frank Lopez, yes, which we had.
Frank Lopez.
All right, bud, we're going to try some of this stuff. We'll catch up with you when we're done.
Thank you so much.
Francis. All right, guys, so we are going to go into this pasta. This is right in front of me. This is just a classic dish right here. And I love that it's got a little kick to it. Oh, that's so good. I'll tell you what, with Calabrian chilies in it, just give it a nice little bit of heat, not overpower them. And it's cooked perfect. Al dente, just the way I like it. That's so good. I'll tell you what, that is an incredible dish of pasta right there. Absolutely love it. All right, now we gotta go into the chicken parm here. We're actually watching them make this in the back, and looks absolutely incredible. See how this thing tastes. I heard a lot of people talking earlier when I was going around, said some of the best chicken parm they've ever had here. That chicken just melts. I'll tell you what, pan-fried chicken parm, what a difference in going in the deep fryer. It's moist, it's tender. The cheese on top of it is fantastic. Oh man. This is about as good. This sauce is absolutely to die for. You know, when we talk to Francis in the back, how they make everything simple ingredients. You're not doing 1,000 different things. Delicious pasta, again, cooked perfect. That's a great dish right there. All right, here comes this. This should be fun. I don't even know how to go into this. I think I'm just gonna try to pull a piece off. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at that pull. Oh. This is probably the most popular app here on the menu. Wow. This is something I've never had before. This is amazing. Never got so creamy. And it just melts in with the bread. Then you got that garlic. Man, I could eat it. If this came out before everything else, I'd probably eat the whole thing. It's that good. All right. Okay. Got to go into this dessert. Here it is. We watched her make it upstairs. Man, look at the layers on this. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to try to go in and get a little bit of everything. You know what? Like she explained it. The frosting on it is not too sweet. It's light, it's airy, it doesn't overpower the cake itself. And that cake is so, the flavors just come together nice. And then you got this topping right here. I just want to get a little shot of this. So you get that little bite of sweetness, caramelization on top. That's delicious. You guys, I tell you what, this is fantastic. Some great food here. Great place. So we're going to keep eating. We'll catch up with you guys when we're done. Okay, so we are in a little back room here of the restaurant. Now, Francis got some ideas for this place. What do you think about doing back here?
Well, this is something that we hope this summer or possibly this fall to get up and running. It's a little speakeasy bar that we've been working on for like 3 years. We're really close. Going to get the light fixtures and stuff in here. It's a really small, intimate bar, and right now we are actually in the safety deposit vault. It was actually here in the beginning of the bank. We put a tremendous amount of work in here. We had the original safety deposit boxes, custom leather booths, stone bar, leather wrapped on the bottom. This is going to be nothing like you'd see anywhere around this area. It's really going to be a unique experience. It'll be limited to the amount of people that can come in here. We'll probably open it on Friday and Saturday nights, and we're hoping to get this ready for this summer or this fall at the latest.
That'll be awesome.
Oh, it's been a long time coming. We've been working on this for a while.
Yeah, and it's unique because it's in a vault where it used to be for the bank here. We might have to come back and check it out. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. This is cool. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we just finished another incredible show here in Utica, New York at Nostro Restaurant and Lounge. Francis, Katie, I want to thank you guys again. What a day it's been. Thank you so much. Brandon, great job today. I got to tell you what, we had a lot of fun with these guys. We hung out with them for the whole day, doing Rick's Famous this afternoon, coming to Nostro at night. I got to tell you what, this was an incredible experience. This place, first of all, is absolutely gorgeous. And there's a lot of nooks and crannies in here that they got some really cool ideas, which I absolutely love. The fact that they make everything in-house here, everything made fresh ingredients. Plus, they got an incredible staff here. We met a lot of great staff tonight. Plus, the place is jam-packed in here. It's absolutely incredible. So thank you guys for a great night of hospitality. And I can't wait to come back and eat here again. But if you haven't, make sure you like and follow their page. Come down here, Genesee Street in Utica. Come with an appetite, though. The food is plentiful, but save room for dessert. All the homemade desserts here are absolutely amazing. This was a great experience, and you guys will love it. But unfortunately, we have to leave for the night. We'll definitely be back to visit these guys. Come check them out. I'm your host, Bill Vinci of the Empire Plate Show. You guys have a great night.